Well, we got here finally.
Finally, yeah.
Sort of. It looks a bit precarious at the moment, but we'll crack on and just keep our fingers crossed, okay? I hate technical issues because I never know what to do.
It's all good fun. I know what to do, isn't it?
It's a good job you do know what to do, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah.
There you go.
Excuse me while I straighten everything up.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Right. I was going to say, I didn't know whether you needed me to stop for anything. Right. Last week, we did all the royal blue on the middle of the blanket. We did the magic circle and we did the 4 rows. Excuse me. And then I said I was going to change colour. Well, during the week, I sort of got a bit creative. And I did change colour, and I did use the grey, which was the one that was mentioned. And I think you can see there the first grey row across there. Okay. And that first row was all single trebles. No, double. No, it's not. Where am I? On the colour change is row 6. And I worked 2 treble stitches into every 5th stitch. Because if we'd done every stitch like I'd done earlier, we were going to end up with it like that. And we want it like that, pretty much. Okay. So I did it into every 5th stitch using the new colour. And then I decided I'd have a play and do something a bit different. So I went back to the royal blue and did all the double crochets, the row of double crochets in the blue. So now we've got the royal blue in the middle, then the grey, then we've got the royal blue, and then we've got the last 2 of the sets of 4 in grey. And row 6, as I said, was double treble in every 5th stitch. So there's one of the double trebles there. And then where am I? Row 7 was working 2 double crochets into every 6th stitch using the first colour. And then, wait a minute, have I done that wrong? Bear with me. I went to colour that 6 and then double crochets. No, the row 7 was the second colour. So row 7 was the double crochets using the first colour, which was the blue. And then I went back to using the second colour, which is the grey, and did my double crochets into every 6th stitch. And what happens is, because we were going from the 4th to the 5th to 6th.
You're holding it up to the camera, or no?
And I'm lining it down. See, there's your 5th there. But if you can see, the next increase comes into the middle. The increases come into the middle. So they come up in a row, in a line. Okay. So where that's 5, that one's 6, this one's 7. And so it goes. And again, with the double crochet, we do the same. We increase into that one. Okay. So that's what I've done, and I've completed all the grey. So I've done that this week, and then I started on the turquoise, which was the next colour chosen. And I knew if I only did into these ones, it wasn't going to make it enough. So what I've done here is I've increased into the 4th stitch, and then round here it will be the 9th stitch, but that's going into the original increases where it goes up in a row. And we will find as we go on from here, we will have like another little row starting with increases. And we might need to do more depending on how big we take this before we square it off. Okay, I don't know whether that makes sense. I hope it does. But I've still got the grey attached, because once this first row in the turquoise is done, we will have a row of grey double crochet. So each set of 4 rows will be 1 in the new colour, next row is the old colour, and then 2 in the new colour again. So this is 1 in the new colour, the next row will be the old colour, and then we'll have another 2 rows in the turquoise. Okay, and what I will do is, as I'm going round with the turquoise, I will work out where we need to do the increases, and I'm writing it down as I go. So we're down there at the moment.
Lovely.
So I'm writing it down so that we'll be able to follow it. And when it's done, I will write the pattern, I will type the pattern up, and it'll be another one that will go up on the system. Okay, so that's how we're doing that at the moment. I'm keeping tonight short because I'm wary of the technical issues, but we're not doing too bad.
We're going well. We've got a few people saying hello.
Oh, good.
Wilma says, don't think they can see comments. Yes, we can, Wilma. We've got all the comments coming through. Go say hello to Elsa B.
Hello, Elsa B.
Carol Robertson, hello.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Wilma.
No sign of Snowy Cat, our moderator.
Snowy Cat's in.
Oh,
because Snowy Cat messaged me saying she would definitely be here.
Oh, right,
so I know she's going to be here.
She's hiding in the bushes, as she says. Yeah, there you go.
She's probably gone out to do some more gardening.
Yeah, apologies, everyone. I think a few people are trying to get onto the other stream, which we had to cancel because it was just throwing up a blank screen. So, yeah, I don't know why it did that. So we swapped phones over, and this one seems to be working okay. But if you are watching on catch up, then please feel free to drop us a message.
Okay. Right. So what I will do for a bit tonight is to continue with this first row in the turquoise. Okay. So I've just done the main increase. So now I need to do 4 single trebles. There's 1.
Snowy Cat's with us.
Yeah, told you she would be.
Wilma says it's just working on television now. Oh, we wasn't aware that it wasn't working on the telly.
Oh dear. And then in the 4th stitch, we're doing 2 trebles. Okay, so there's the 2 trebles into the 4th stitch. And then we're going round. 1, 2. And you don't really need to count for this because you can see we're going into the, if you look at it, we're going into the 2nd stitch will be where we do the increases. Because if you've done 2, there's always 2 stitches, aren't there? So this one, we will be doing 2 trebles in. Okay, so that's what we're doing, so that we're trying to make it so that it stays flat. You can see it curls up slightly with the doubles on there. So I'm trying to make sure that it's staying as flat as we can. I don't think we'll be doing too many more rounds before we square it off. Otherwise, I think it's going to get a bit too difficult to keep it flat. Okay, so is everybody happy with that? can you understand what I've done? So when I went from the royal blue, I did a row, and every fifth stitch was a double treble, which is very confusing, isn't it? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and the double again, double treble, and I did that all the way around. And then we went back to the royal blue and did the double crochet row, and again we did the double stitch in the fifth in that stitch there, and the same all the way around, and then back to the grey for the row of trebles again. Again, we've got the you can see now where that's the lower one, and there's the next one, and there's the turquoise one on the next row, so it will actually make a row coming up. Excuse me. That's where we're at now, but there's the row of double crochets, and on the double crochet row we also do 2 into that second stitch of the trebles. Okay, if you get stuck or you don't understand, drop me a line and I'll go through it again slowly. Okay.
Do it on another video, I think.
So another video.
Do it on another video.
Yeah, we can always do a video of me just doing one of these sections so that you can see what I'm doing. But as it is, you can see that I'm doing, we've now got in this bar where it's getting longer between the stitches. See, there's the one there, and there's the next one.
Sorry, I missed that. There's
the one double treble there, and there's the next double treble there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 in between. Okay. So on here, we then have 7 in between because we're going into the second stitch, not the first, on the double trebles. So we're not going into that one. We're not increasing in that one. We're increasing in that one. It's harder to see with the double crochets. And it doesn't help that I'm saying double trebles, does it? I know. I should have picked some easier stitches.
Do you know what? You should have had those couple of drinks this afternoon.
I only had two half a lagers. There we go.
We was at a birthday party today. Happy birthday, Susie.
Happy birthday, Susie. And Susie was absolutely thrilled with her birthday present, which was, I'll give you 3 guesses.
What was it?
It was a cape shawl.
Oh.
And she absolutely loved it, and it was colours she loved. So she was really impressed, and she didn't know she was getting it either. So that was even better. So round I'm going again, and again I will be doing where I was here. I did 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th one we did a double, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th one a double. So here we're doing 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th one is a double. And then we do 2.
Wilma says chunky yarn 5.5 hook.
It's not chunky yarn, it's actually double knit yarn, but it is a 5.5 hook. Yeah. So it's going to be nice and drapey, I suppose.
Nice and drapey.
Yeah, it means you can sort of bundle it up and wrap it round you, and or throw it out flat, whichever. And this we're into stitch 5, so here is the double treble again, and there we have the increases again. 1 on the 4th row, on the 4th stitch, and one on the another 5, the 5th stitch. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this, and I'm losing completely, but never mind. So, and that's gone right from the beginning here. So I've got 1, 2. Don't count that one because that's the one leaving on from below. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 2 into the 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 into the 5th stitch. And that's what we've carried on. We're carrying on all the way around. Okay, so that we've got increases enough to keep it lying flat, hopefully. And each row we go round, of course, the gap will be a bit bigger between the increases.
Oops. Nearly dropped the camera out behind there.
Oh, don't do that.
I won't.
That's 3. And 4 is a double treble.
I'll go through your messages in just a short while. Just let Sophie finish this little bit.
1, 2, 3, and 4 is the first of the double trebles, the first half of the double treble. That makes 5. No, that makes 4. And then we do. I've got a phone going bananas over there. Double treble into stitch 5. Okay, so again we've got the double treble in stitch 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to continue and get that row done, and then I'm going to stop because I think it's been a bit of a confusing one to get your head round, especially as I'm adding the colours in. I'm adding the colour before back into the equation each time I change colour. So it's going to look very pretty. This is the 4th. Is that more messages coming through?
Yeah, there's a few.
Okay.
Wilma says, we'll have to watch the first part as I was away on holidays when you started this.
That's all right, Wilma.
Oh, you lucky devil.
Yes, she was. She was away having a lovely time, hopefully.
Fancy going on holiday.
Don't blame you.
We need a holiday.
I hope you had, we do the holiday, couldn't we? Hope you had a lovely time, Wilma.
If you've only just joined us, apologies if there's confusion over the previous live stream, which we started tonight. We had a blank screen. You probably noticed that when you played it. I'll get that removed.
I'd laugh if it played up, if it actually went through now, if it was going through on both of them.
No, it's not going to go through now.
Is the screen still blank?
No, of course it isn't.
No, on the other one.
No, we stopped that stream.
Oh, you've stopped it. No.
Yeah, we had 2 to start this one.
Okay.
So I think that's what might have confused a few of our regulars.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on catch-up, we apologise for the confusion.
If you're watching us on catch-up, it's not going to make any sense whatsoever.
A bit like all of our videos, eh?
But there we go.
I think this stand's got a mind of its own. It's going all cockeyed.
I know. It sort of looks as though it's leaning to one side.
Yeah.
No, I mean the whole stand looks as though it's leaning to one side.
No, it's the way it's leaning back.
Yeah.
I think I've got a screw loose.
Another one.
Oh, here we go again.
We're not going to do that again.
Nobody got that joke on your last video.
Yes, they did.
Did they?
Yes, Snowy Cat nearly fell off her chair laughing. So I know people got the joke.
Wonderful.
And they would have got the joke just by looking at my face. There we go. What I will do is do a quick video in the week and show you where I'm at with this and the child's cape and the new project and whatever else is going on. The hedgehog. Okay. So I've forgotten which bit I'm on. Where am I? And that's it. I'm on 4. You do have to concentrate a bit for these.
Molliecat says we were all too polite to comment on that video. Oh, that's right. You don't have to be too polite. Just be down to earth. There you go. Hello, Joanne West.
Hi, Joanne. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining us.
Wilma had a great time in Yorkshire.
Oh, good for you, Wilma.
Which part of Yorkshire did you go?
And what was your weather like? Was it baking?
Bacon.
Baking.
Oh, baking. Oh, is it bacon? It's cooled down a bit today, hasn't it? After that heavy rain show we had about an hour or so ago. Heading up the north of the country. You'll get it next. Hee hee.
And here's my slip stitch to join up with the beginning. Right, so that's that row.
Hang on. Hold it up just a shade. That's it.
Okay. And now the next row I'm going to do is going to be a row of grey. Where are we? Grey double crochets. Again, I will be increasing in the 4th, or what would be the 4th and 9th rows. But we'll be able to follow on from the actual V's that we can see with the double crochets. Okay, so that's what I shall be doing next. And when we come back next week, I shall have this next section done. And we'll be going on to, I think it's the coffee next. It's the coffee or green next. I can't remember which. But I need some more colours picked out. So let's get the colours out. Right, now I know we've got coffee and green next. So let's put those out. And we have got a very pale bluey green. We've got an olive colour, a taupe colour, and a dark blue. So once we've done, where's my book? I'm leaning on it because I've got my colours written down. And we're on turquoise. Oh, it's green next and then coffee. So think about we're going after the coffee. Which colour do you want to go next after that? All right, there's only 4 more left, and then we start again from the beginning and go all through the colours again until we get as either run out of colour in the small balls, or until we get as big as we want to with the blanket. Okay, so that's the task for today, picking the next lot of colours. Let's pop these away again. Right, so that one's the next one, so I'll put that one away. I'll leave that one on the top, and that can go back over there. Okay, I've done a few more of the little squares, and actually the pattern says they should be 2 inches square. All right, so in the week when I took them into work, I thought, oh, no, perhaps I ought to, before I do too many more of these out of the 54, perhaps I ought to just measure to make sure I'm sort of within the range. And I was smack on the 2-inch square. I was really impressed with myself. Gave myself a pat on the back. Right, so there's that, and we're going to go on to the grey.
Joanne's asking what we're making.
We're making a car blanket for Phil's car because he's been asking for one for a while. I'm starting it off circular, but probably after the turquoise, we'll square it up and make it a bit easier to work with, because then it'll just be straight across rather than having to put the increases in for the circles. Okay, hope that makes sense. So we'll get on, that will be done by next week, and the rest of the turquoise will be done. And then we'll be on to that one. That'll be pretty, won't it?
Lovely. Can't wait to get my blanket.
I know. It'll be a little while yet though, Phil.
Just in time for winter.
And it might be ready for your birthday.
Oh, okay.
You never know. Okay. All right, so I'm going to wind up. It's been a bit of a to-do. Anything you're not sure of, message me. All right, and I'll either try and explain it, or we will be doing a little video anyway to show you again. What I might do is frog it back and redo it so that you can watch me doing it all. Whatever you want me to do, that's what I'll do. Okay, but I hope you like the way I've added the colour into the next colour, if you know what I mean. I just thought it would make it something a little bit different, rather than just a block colour, block colour, block colour, block colour. I do like to mess about with my colours, don't I? There we go. I do, yes. Right, okay. Did I tell you the little 2-year-old girl's cape shawl is finished? I'll show you that in the week. Yeah, that's actually completed. But I've got to do another one now for a display one to use as a display. Right, so I'm going to call a halt. Thank you all very much for coming in. Apologies for the technical issues at the beginning of the live stream. I hope it didn't spoil your viewing too much. And I will see you all very soon. Okay, so take care for now. Bye, Phil.
Tra.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.